Hi everyone.
Hello.
I don't know where that came from. Um, we're tired, and I've been stressed. So we thought we would talk about rest and stress management, and some of the things that we both like, and some of the other oils that we don't always think about using when we're stressed or not getting enough rest. And this is a key area that a lot of people talk to me about, and I think I've talked to you sometimes about.
Not really,
No?
just
Okay.
I think sometimes I've shared it, but
Mm-hmm. So, right now, we have a big project going on in our house. I'm going to give a little backstory here. Okay, not so little. That's why he's eye rolling me here.
hey,
um, we decided, if you follow us on Facebook, or I think I've posted some things on Instagram on the Essential Life LLC. If you follow us, you've seen some pictures, and you've seen that we are doing kind of a reno project in our living room slash formal dining. It's a big 10 by 24 room.
which I'm starting to think it's actually wider than 10 feet.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's more like 12.
I think it's even bigger than 12 or maybe 14.
Okay.
Anyways,
It's big.
wow.
So, we
This is
digress.
gonna be tangential.
um, we have been working on it, and we decided to paint it, and then we realized, oh, there's some cracks. We have plaster walls and ceiling, and so we want to do it right, so we're fixing those. And it's been over a week now. Yeah. And if you've done projects like this, you understand they take time. We also decided we're going to put in some more lighting because it can be really dark in the living room. So we're doing that too, which takes time, especially doing it ourselves. Well, that means all the furniture, most of it, needed to go somewhere. So, wall hanging, stuff like that, things are upstairs in the bedrooms. Um, Office is full of furniture. And then plants are like here, and our life has become here. So the office is a little crazy, and that's why we're filling in the kitchen. So I don't do well with stress and chaos. That is just something I don't do well with. He knows that. That's why he's snickering at me. And there are people out there like that. So we thought we'd share a video, because some people, they have stressful jobs or life. There's stressors that come up. For me, littlest things can trigger me to be really, really stressed. And I like things organized and tidy. Um, yes, I'm like some people. I like to have control over certain things, and this is a project I don't really have control over. I do and I don't. It just takes time. um, so those things stress me out. And for me, there's kind of two types of people when it comes to stress. There's ones that eat lots of sweet, sugary things or comfort foods, salty things, anything that's comfort. Or there's people who are like me that don't eat very much, and their stomach is in knots, and yeah, they tend to lose weight or they get sick. So for me, I've been stressed. I've just felt that tension, haven't been sleeping the greatest, and needing the rest. So I've been trying to take that time to rest, because a lot of times I would just push through and ignore it, and it would get worse. And I think that's kind of what happened with the holidays too, was I was stressed before then, and it kind of got worse. So first, we're going to share some of the oils that we like, because we're both different on what we like, what we found helps us to be calm when we're stressed. And I know Wally just got through his really stressful, busy season, so this is kind of perfect. All right. So what oil do you like for stress?
Motivate. If I can even get that to. Yeah, there we go. If I could actually put it right side up, it might actually be able to read. There we go. Motivate.
So how do you apply Motivate?
Like this. You remove the cap. You bask in the gloriousness of that stainless steel lower ball. Cue the angelic thrones. And then you rub it across the back of your neck and go. Stress-free.
It really doesn't work that fast for him. He might be exaggerating a tad bit.
Oh.
It smells good. A little peppermint in there. So Motivate is
Not saying we're taking hits off this or anything like that.
Motivate's yours. Anything else?
Other one that used to do it for me a lot was Elevation, and this one looks kind of funky because this was actually a smaller 5 milliliter or even smaller bottle than that.
It's 5/8.
That I have in a little carry case that's either in my backpack, sometimes clipped to the backpack, sometimes just sitting on my desk when I forget to put it back in the backpack. And that's what I normally use to fill up my diffuser at church.
So Elevation comes in a 15 milliliter, like normal size bottle. We've just filled our little traveling cases, and then the Motivate comes in a 5 milliliter bottle, or it comes in the Roller Touch, which Wally likes because you can just apply it.
Which is a 10 milliliter.
Yes, that's 10 milliliter, and it's got fractionated coconut oil with it.
And the gloriousness of the stainless steel roller ball.
So he could use the 5 milliliter and diffuse it as well, but he likes to just apply it. And it does help because he smells it. It's on the back of his neck. I can smell it. But it kind of comes over and he can smell it on his neck as well. The oil I like to use is, I can't reach, Balance.
Get the sucker closer to the camera.
I'm a little squished here like a bug against the wall.
And not a rug.
I'm not a bug on the rug.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm in a robe.
Well, that too.
So Balance, since I can't really move here we go.
Sheesh.
I do a couple drops. If I can get them out. And I did a live video showing this, but I'll share with you guys. So, I put it in my hands. I take a minute and I just smell. And you could do this with any of the oils that are helpful for you in helping you relax.
Don't hold.
And then I stick it on the back of my neck. And I kind of give myself a little neck massage.
And unfortunately, we didn't spring for the camera with smell-o-vision, so you're just going to have to imagine your...
And I just rub it in because if you're like me, I get tension like when I'm stressed, and so my neck gets tight, my shoulders get tight. And you can do this with any of the oils, but I give myself a little neck rub and a little back rub here on the top and rub it in, and it really helps.
No moaning allowed.
I'm not. And then I'll do maybe a couple more drops, and I'll do them on the bottom of my feet, rub them in, or you can have someone. Sometimes Wally does it for me, especially if I'm really stressed and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to move, I don't want to do it. Then he'll put it on, and it usually helps. Elevation is a good one. That one's been one in the past I've used with Balance as well during the day to just get me up and motivated when I'm really stressed in the morning or don't want to get going. And then I also use Serenity at night with Balance to help me kind of rest and get to sleep. Lately it's been Vetiver. Vetiver is a good grounding oil, and that one has been amazing for helping us kind of get to sleep and rest.
Yeah, because you basically go into a trance while you're waiting for the stinking drops to come out of the bottle.
Take forever. But the other thing we wanted to share is some oils that you don't typically think of using when you're stressed. Part of that reason is a lot of like I said, either you're not eating enough, and even if you take Lifelong Vitality supplements or supplements that we have are good, you're eating really well. A lot of times you're stressed, you're not eating really well, you're eating the comfort foods, so you're not getting the nutrition you really need, and that can compromise your immune system. That can also affect, the stress. It can cause more stress. It can cause your body to feel stressed in a different way because your gut is kind of getting angry with you. And sometimes that happens after the holidays. You wonder why you're feeling kind of down and ugh. That's when I use some Digestin. Okay, am I holding up right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll use a couple drops in some water, and I'll take that a couple times a day, and I'll rub it on my belly, and it really helps with kind of the stomach butterflies and maybe the cramping. It helps kind of soothe and calm that effect. And lately it's been one that's been helpful. I've also been doing ginger turmeric tea. Those are some things I personally do to to help, and I do take a Chinese herb that is geared for stress to help kind of push it through my liver, push it through my body, help things move, because a lot of times you get stressed, your body kind of, it sits there, your body holds on to it and it doesn't push it out. And so you want that negative stress, emotion, or energy, however you want to call it, get out of your body so that you can kind of move on and let go. A lot of times we hold on to stress, and that's why everything gets tense and tight. And balance does that. Balance is supposed to help things move, help your body move and get things out. So those are some of the things I use. But we don't think about, yes, if you're not eating right, that can cause stress, but it also can cause your immune system to be compromised. And a lot of times people talk about they were really, really stressed. There was a really stressful period of their life. And then the next year, all they can talk, like they're sick all the time. Well, that stress can be pent up, and it can cause your immune system to be a little bit compromised, and you can, be down a little bit. So you want to make sure, if you're already, I do this myself, take a couple drops of frankincense, and I take that under my tongue or in some water, but then I add in, and frankincense is a good grounding blend too, and it'll also help support your immune system, and it goes on a deeper cellular level, and it works really well with the other oils you're already using. It'll enhance the effect. Otherwise, there's On Guard, our protective blend. So I recommend doing that. If you know you've been stressed, you're going through a stressful situation, use some On Guard. Help your body out a little bit by protecting it, giving your body a little support that way, because you want to help your immune system be boosted and not compromised. That way you're hopefully getting less chances of getting sick after you go through a stressful period, or even during. So yeah, those are some of the things we wanted to share with you guys, and let you have a little taste of our stress and chaos and what we're doing for it.
Because quite frankly, it all makes sense. And that's a bad pun and another one. Till next time.
Bye.